I suppose my favorite technique would be chokes, but it really kind of depends on the situation, because I kind of learned that it really depends. It depends a lot on my opponent. Like bigger guys, I'm kind of forced out to do pins because they can't reach around to get chokes. So yeah, chokes, but try to keep it fluid. And my strategy for winning, I guess that would have to be to try to stay as dynamic as possible, not get stuck in a routine where I'm always trying to go for a specific move and then another move, and instead paying attention to what my opponent gives me and taking the opportunities as they come. So I think I'll spare you the painful experience of watching and just tell you that that's pretty much the way the rest of the match went. But thankfully, Judo and that tournament wasn't just about a winning and losing as much as it was a learning experience. And thankfully, I learned a lot in the first encounter, and you can see hopefully a difference in the second. Thanks to a little bit of coaching off the mat in between our match, even though I wasn't able to avoid the armbar, I was able to block him from completely executing the move. And here is where I guess being as dynamic as possible comes into play, and I took advantage of the pin when it was available to me, and I found that that was the best move against this particular opponent.
My name is Brittany Sherman. My major is architecture. When I go into a match, I just try to think, like, trying to keep the person down on the mat, try and stop them from moving as much as possible so I can get in my techniques. Okay, here she's trying to put me in an arm bar, so I was just trying to hold on to my arm so that she couldn't pull it back. And, you know, just trying to hold on, but I guess it didn't work out.
Okay, I'm Basil Miller. My alias is Hitukiri Gensai. That's an old warrior from the Asian period. He's a samurai warrior. Hitukiri means manslayer. Gensai is just the name. My favorite techniques is the arm bars and the pins. What I like to do, I like to go straight for the arm bar because there's so much opportunities to get it instead of a choke and my major's music.
work out for, or you just work out for the fun of it?
I just look sexy.
Just work out to look sexy, okay. Andrea Evans. My major is law and criminal justice. Yeah, I guess you could say that I use my jiu-jitsu too. The technique is a choke. Well, I guess do the best I can, you know? The best of my ability, and I'm getting the person in the mouth and then I guess choking them until they tap.
Okay, people have different ideas about what they think Judo and Jiu-Jitsu are. Now, before we can dispel any of the myths, we have to find out what they are. So let's find out. Oh, look at this! I don't know what that is.
What is Judo? Judo is like, isn't it a form of martial arts that has like a lot of kicks and blocks and things like that?
No, I think it's like where you're supposed to strengthen your mind and body all as one or something like that. Letting out the body's energy.
Transfer of energy. Transfer of energy. You know what? I don't think that's it. No, I don't think so.
Join in the Zoom try. So, thank you.